too bloody small. What does it say? Gold, green, magnetar. I don't know. Eclipse. Eclipse. Red, orange, and black. That's the one I used on the Mercedes. What else have we got here? Oh, I've got the crystal. What? Maybe a white one. Maybe the white one. Let me clean that. This one. The crystal emerald. What does that say on the bottom? Interference pearl green. Do I want to do that? Oh, g'day. I'm just going through some paint colours. I've got a few here now because I'm trying to figure out what to paint the Mini. I can mix and match, but I don't know. Do I go fluoros again? Do I go... I've got some watercolours here. What's this one? A saffron orange. Oh, that could do the job. Saffron orange, maybe. I don't know. Do I do it a gold? Oh, HK red. HK rocket red, Holden colour. That could work. I don't know. What's this one? British Racing Green. Oh, well, it is a Mini after all. British Racing Green could work very well. I really originally wanted a green Mini, and I think it was British Racing Green, and it had the Union Jack on the top. That was the one that I was initially after, and I still wouldn't mind it. I don't know. Colour shift. Do I mix and match? Do I try making a candy colour? Oh, and then look, this is a prismatic clear, so it's got little coloured bits in it, in the clear coat. So that could work over something. I don't know. Might have to sit on that one a bit more and have a look. Anyway, let's go down on the bench and let's have a bit closer look at this kit, this Mini kit, eh? Righto then, let's have a bit of a look. Well, you probably noticed this bit of paper here. I'm playing around with water slide decals. I'm going to make my own. So, sort of playing around, not necessarily these colours, you know, something like that there, like that, and maybe a MDR across here, like that or something. I don't know. You know, I've got a little one here that'll do that. This little one here. Oh, if I can get it off. This is just on paper to sort of cut it and size it and whatever. I've got the water slide paper there, you know, like maybe something like that. Maybe. I don't know. I just use ChatGTP to help me out make some stickers. I did have a thought of doing a whole gold livery thing, but it struggled to sort of make things up. So, you know, something like that. Then I've got on the sides, maybe this one here. You know, I don't know if you can see that little MDR. You see that, 71. Thought maybe I could put that on the bonnet there like that. Maybe. Or, yeah. Maybe do that and then put, where'd that go? I don't know. Where was the bigger one? There, maybe this bigger one across the back there. like that. Maybe. Or even where'd that little one go? Or maybe even just this little one in the number plate instead. Like this. Maybe that'll look better in there, in the number plate spot. Like that, instead of like that. I don't know. So we're just playing around with things. But anyway, I'll muck around with that a bit later. I've also got another sheet here of different versions and whatever else. But these depend on what colour I'm going to do this. So, as I said previously, I got this from Andrew at Andrew's Hobbies. I haven't been able to find one, and this came out of his personal collection. That's what he says, and I have no reason to doubt that's the truth. But never doing a BRM and wanting to do a mini sounds like a plan. So, same as always, very much reminds me of a Revo slot in lots of ways. This arse end's got me beat though. I've never seen an arse end like this. Is that a double cardian joint or a cardian joint? Is that what they call that? Universal joint, whatever. But it's got a bit of plastic holding the joint together. So do I separate that or do I leave it? I guess that's something I have to figure out. But independent front, that means it'll be an independent, pretty much work independent. I don't know. I don't quite get it. There is a slight curve. I don't know if you picked that up on the camera, but it's not completely straight. There is like a little curve in that. I don't know if that's a handling thing or that's, I don't know what that's for. It'd be interesting to see what people think and let me know, fill me in. But lots of bits and pieces. This is the guide. Why don't we put the guide in while we're here? Because this is slightly different, I've noticed, to the Revo slot one where you push it into the little ferrule things and then you put it in. But this, it's got grub screws, braids, everything sort of. I have got another BRM, but I didn't know it was like this. That's my Datsun. I didn't know it was like this. But that has grub screws in the front, which I didn't know. There, grub screw holes. So you actually push the wires through that and put on a grub screw. But there's no of those little ferrule things. I don't know if it's supposed to have one. I don't know if this kit's been opened and changed. Somebody mentioned that these wheels aren't right. These are different wheels, but I don't know. I haven't spent enough time around a mini to look, and I don't particularly care. The spring, because it's always got the little spring on it. But yeah, I thought these would have had the little ferrule things still to go in there, but they don't look like they're actually in there. What have we got in here? Bumpers, grills, disc brakes, mirrors, lights, chrome lights, roll bar, seat, nitrous bottle, fire extinguisher. It'll end up being a nitrous bottle. Yeah. Glass. Oh yeah, the tail lights, they're already orange. The Lexan interior. It looks like I'm going to have to push the holes a bit better through them. They don't look like they're through properly, so I have to fix that. But yeah, anyway, let's see if we can figure this out. Oh, I should have had a look which way they always go around before I put that away. I can never remember. Never remember. Alright, so if that goes that way, that goes in that way, I might put that the spring and the screw in. Some people say leave them out. The springs, they're not needed, but it's there. It's in the kit. So unless it jumps out of my hand and runs away, which they tend to do, I think it's about to do it, I'm going to put it in. Like that. The screw in. We're at 1.5 for these, if I remember. It's 3. That's this one here. I think it's 1.5. Is that right? Yeah. Oh, you dirty fucking thing. Like that. Now it's fitting. It depends on who you talk to. Some people say do these up relatively tight. Don't have them overly loose because it creates backwards and forwards slop and left to right slop. But I think I like a little bit of up and down movement on these, personally. But I don't think it's overly left to right. But if for some reason it comes out, a little bit of give up and down, I don't think it hurts. I know Steve likes to do them fairly tight, and I think it was Hub. I think one of his videos, he sort of didn't do it right up tight. He sort of backed it off a little bit, and then somebody else, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I know Steve doesn't worry about it. He does them all fairly tight. But I'm just going to leave that like that. So now, by the looks of this, I'll pour it over. This side in there, I'll just make that a little bit thinner. I still don't know what colour to do it. I'm leaning to a particular colour. I'm leaning particularly to 2 colours. But we'll see how we go. That's not going to work for me. Maybe I need to start this first. No, was that a bad idea putting them in? Maybe I shouldn't have put that in. Maybe I shouldn't have put that in first. Let me see if I can put it on there. No. I can't see which end's up. No, now if I can dropped it. Oh, there. Stuck to the magnet on the back of the motor. No, it's not that end. It's that one. That one's got the hole in it. And make sure you put it in the right way. I'll start screwing that side in a little bit. And I'll do the other one. Spare grub screw is always handy. Different. I haven't seen them done like this. I think it was, I watched a video a while ago. Home Racing World, I think it was. I know he converts a lot of his cars to this type of method, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what he said he was doing. It was either him or either Harry or George. I can't remember who it was, but one of them was doing it. Screw that in a bit further. Now you can see through that side. I'll screw that in a bit further so I can see it. I know some people complain that there's no instructions with these Vivo slots, but they're really, if you've got half a clue, not that hard to figure out. No, you bloody numpty. In saying that, I just fucked it, but I should have put this in first. I can do that now. Just flattening it off. Make sure it'll go through nicely. No, separate it straight away, you dickhead. You must be getting sick and tired of you doing these white kits on camera. But I enjoy doing them. I just find them very relaxing. Right, now I've got to put these wires in, so let's poke a little hole in there. Now I've got these braids in. Left side is negative. I can see this being a pain in the bum too. I'm wondering whether I just put a ferrule on it and push it in there. It might not work, but we'll see how we go. I tried using that. Maybe a toothpick will work better. Bring this light down so we get a better look. What's going on? No, didn't work at all. I wonder if I should coat these in solder, whether that would help. Maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll try that. Okay. That seems hot enough now. Oh yeah. So let's see if I can get some solder on this wire. I'm going to put it all over the cardboard if I'm not careful. I'm really not good at this. Soldering paper. How come I can get it on the iron? I'm going to have to get something to clean that. But I can't get it on the wire. If anybody's got any soldering tips, please. Don't be afraid to say you numpty, you're doing it wrong, because I already figured that bit out. I think that got it. Alright. I think that got it. Let's hope it got it. And I can push that through now. A bit of luck. Oh, that's better. That's better. So soldering it's the way to go. No, I made a mess of that one. Oh, it looks like I've made a mess of that one. Where's my pliers? I can squeeze that up a bit. The pliers. I'm going to put too much on it. Might get myself one of them halo things, I think. And put over. So I can get one of them for a bit of extra light instead of this big ass fucking thing. Right, well, that's sort of in there. I might screw that side in because I can. Maybe I can. Yep, I can. Finish, yep. Make sure this one gets shoved in a bit further. That's it. Screw this one in. Doesn't seem to want to go in. I hope I haven't stripped it or something. Oh, there we go. I've got a strand there. And that, let me just go put it on the track and see if it'll go around. So that worked. That went around the track, which is what we were hoping for. So that's right. So now, what happened there? Oh, it just needs to be sanded down. Got a ridge on that wheel. Anyway, the chassis is done. That's what I mean. The Revo slots are so easy to do. I mean, NSRs it's already done, but if that's all I had to do, the chassis is ready to go. Basically, put that on it. Off you go. You know what I mean? Like, but I've got all this fiddly stuff to do. So let's put that on the side. Actually, I might put that here on the running block on the side. What's that set at? Could be fucking anything. 3.8. So, oh, you noisy fucker. Let's have a quick look at what we got in here. Washers. Ooh, lots of bits. So we got bumper. Got a bumper. Another bumper. I'm guessing that's a rear bumper. So two fronts. A rear. Oh. Is that like a nudge bar-y thing, or do I have to cut them off? Oh no, I've got to cut them off. What's that? Oh, that'd be for the lights to sit in. Is it? I'm guessing. There should be another one there if that's the case. Oh yeah, there. So that'll be for them to sit in like that. Okay. Interesting. So that's that. What are they? Oh, they're rubber. They're the bonnet latches if you want them. I probably won't use them. Washers. What are they? Oh, they'll be the disc brakes that go behind the wheel. Yep. Like that. I probably won't use them either on this build, I don't think. They might get left off, so that they won't get used. I don't very much whether I'll use them. So we know what they are. I'm not going to worry about that. Wheel inserts. I know some people get a bit bloody antsy about wheel inserts, and I used to glue them in. Oh, let me turn this up a touch more. So we run it in. I need some weight on that to make it work. Some people get a bit funny about wheel inserts, but you know, I believe if the rims look alright, like on my Corvettes, the CR8s, the NSRs, I like the rims without the inserts. I think the inserts look shit, but on this, depending on the colour scheme and what colour I paint them, I might paint them to match the bumper. Oh, there's spare. Ugh. Yeah, I think Andrew might have had this open already, because that's... Since when do you get 4 windscreen wipers? Because that's 4 of them. That little thing there, that's a fuel cap. It must be in the side there. Oh, yep, there. Right. I don't know if you can see that. That's bloody minute. Look at that. Tiny. That's going to get lost in a hurry. They'll have to go in because there's a friggin' hole there. I reckon I know what colour. That colour will have to match the wheels and the bumpers. These are the body rubber posts, just like a normal Revo. They're extra brush washers. They'll be, I'm guessing, they'll be for the posts. 4 body screws to attach it. We know what they are. No worries, thanks for coming. Extra grub screw for the putting the braid on, put that in there. That's the other grub screw, that's the other screw for the body. 2 mirrors. A grill. I've got to paint the grill on this one. Okay. Right. Not too bad, not too hard this one, by the looks of things. We'll just stick these back in now so I don't lose them, and we'll open up the next packet. Don't forget the fuel cap. Bloody hell. I can see that getting lost in a hurry, so let's just put it away where it's supposed to be. Now, the headlight surround and headlight thingies. Alright, so that's what's in that one. So we have a clue what we've got in there. What's this one? That's the interior glass and the tail light lenses. They're pre-painted. That's a bonus. So that's that. And what's in this one? This one here is the interior stuff by the looks of that. So we have a roll bar, and I reckon the roll bar I'll paint the same colour as the bumpers and the wheels. I reckon that'll be the go. That's more roll bar there. The seat, old mate. Oh, I've got to do old mate. I'm not big on doing old mate. At least he's a bit bigger than the last one. And the tank. That's supposed to be a fire extinguisher. I have painted them blue in the past as a nitrous bottle, but I reckon all those parts will need to go the same colour. I think I'm starting to get a colour scheme in my head. That, the wheels, the bumpers. I think I know what colour I'm going with them. I think I'm leaning in a particular fashion. But have a guess. Have a guess before I put the next video up. Write in the comments on this one what colour you think I should do the Mini. By the time you see this, I've probably already finished it, but I'd like to see what your comments are and what you think I'm going to do. So yeah, please comment, let me know. Because if I find another one, there's a bloody good chance. So I do like these minis, I do like racing. There's a bloody good chance I'm going to do another one. I might get a collection of minis, but I might do them myself rather than. I'm going to need a couple. I'm going to need at least another one. I'd still like the British Racing Green with the Union Jack on the roof. I'd still like to buy that one if I can find it at a reasonable bloody price, because they're stupid money. I mean, just a mini white kit, it cost me $200. You know, most of my white kits, you're only saving 10, 15, maybe $20 at the most. If look at that, more bloody solder. I had to go in the other room to find that before. By the time you buy the paints, even a couple of cans of paint, really, you're better off just getting one that's already done. But then you end up with something that somebody else has already got. So I don't know. Like, Dave's done the hypercar. I think he's done a great job. I bet you there's not a Vodafone another one out there. I think somebody's already copied it. But you know, you can't buy. You're not going to be able to buy that in the livery. You're not going to be able to buy the Marlboro in the hypercar livery. So I think he's done a fantastic job, and he'll definitely know which cars he's on the track. I like doing the same with my builds. I like the construction side of things. I like painting them the colours that I want. I mean, come on. Are you really going to see another Abarth like that? I mean, seriously. Nobody's going to paint their car like that, but I can tell you what, when it's on the track, I know exactly which one's mine. Other cars I've done, like the Camaro, the Corvette, I did the Corvette the same. You know, it's as bright as anything too. You're not going to find another one like that. Oh, see, they're the wheels, look. I don't know if it'll focus on it. Or maybe my screen's a bit, maybe my camera's a bit dirty. You know? But I like them. I like them wheels. Seriously like them wheels. Now, the camera's still dirty, I think. Give me something to clean there. Where's the lens? I didn't realise it was so dirty. You know? Them wheels, I think they look fantastic. Inserts look shit. But anyway, here's what it is. You know, this one, you know, how many of these are you going to see when it, you know, with the paint scheme like that? Painting your own car has a lot of benefits, I believe anyway. Personal taste, all the rest of it. You can copy race cars, you can still put liveries on them, you can do all that crap. And yeah, they look good. But yeah, that's why I'm coming up with my own shit. Anyway, that's it for that one. I'll leave you to it. And we'll get stuck into this next time I see you. Alright? Hooroo.